At the beginning of the 20th century, the world was still at the beginning of the electrical revolution. While distant continents were connected by wires and telegraph cables, Nikola Tesla envisioned something far more radical, a global system that would transmit energy wirelessly using the Earth itself as a conducting medium. His biggest and most ambitious experiment was called Wardenclyffe Tower. Wardenclyffe's vision was born in the Tesla laboratory in Manhattan. Surrounded by oscillators, transformers, and the characteristic bluish discharge arcs, Tesla was developing the theory of ground waves, the idea that energy could be injected into the Earth and propagated through it as low-frequency electrical waves. As his theory progressed, Tesla drew the first technical sketches of the tower. At the center of the project was a massive wooden structure 57 meters high, with a large metal dome on top and an underground tunnel that descended more than 30 meters below the surface. Tesla chose Long Island because of its stable terrain, relative proximity to New York, and the ability to build without significant bureaucratic obstacles. With the support of financier EP1, Wardenclyffe began to materialize in 1901. The first works included a huge circular excavation and the construction of an underground chamber. It was key to Tesla's concept. He planned to inject high-energy pulses through the ground, so the underground part was as important as the above-ground structure. In the underground chamber, there were copper lines, resonant tubes, and insulating materials. Tesla believed that electricity could be sent through the Earth's crust more efficiently than through air. This part of the construction represented the foundation of the entire system. By 1902, workers were already assembling the massive metal dome. It was supposed to serve as an antenna, both for broadcasting and for receiving energy and information. At the same time, Tesla planned wireless signal transmission, envisioning a global communication system in advance. Under the dome was a generator room equipped with large dynamos, belts, pulleys, and vacuum tubes. This part of the facility was supposed to generate the huge electrical impulses needed for the resonant operation of the tower. Tesla performed a series of experiments using fluorescent tubes that glowed without any cable, just in the presence of a high-frequency field. He felt that Wardenclyffe would enable the same phenomenon, but on a global scale. The interior of the tower contained spiral staircases, copper conductors, and a wooden structure that supported the resonant system. Tesla designed all the elements to be in the perfect ratio of frequencies and wavelengths. According to testimony, Tesla tested the tower at night when conditions in the atmosphere are more stable. Sources report a faint bluish corona emanating from the top of the structure, a sign of high voltage, but also proof that the tower was indeed operating. At some stages of the project, Tesla was able to produce short electrical pulses that were transmitted through the air. Although far from his grandiose expectations, these experiments confirmed the basic principles of wireless energy transmission. Despite the technological advances, the Wardenclyffe project faced financial problems. EP1 withdrew his support after becoming aware that Tesla was planning an almost unlimited free energy transfer, a system that would disrupt the economic model at the time. Without remote power supply and investment, the tower became a quiet, monumental structure. Tesla visited the site occasionally, but without equipment and funds. The project was left to languish. In 1917, during the First World War, Wardenclyffe Tower was demolished, officially, so that it would not be used as a navigation benchmark for enemy submarines. Unofficial, as a monument to an unfulfilled vision. Today, this tower remains one of the greatest unrealized steps in the history of electrical engineering and a dream of global wireless energy that may have been ahead of its time.